Get in here, get in here, get in here. This is about to be one of the best contents I'm about to bring you. Like I said, I'm bringing all fresh new content. But this content is very special. And let me tell you why it's very special. But before I start, man, go ahead and donate, man. Go ahead and get them tips ready. Come on, put the cash app down. You know I got you for this fresh new content. So this content about to answer every question that you wanted to ever ask yourself. How did the Falada Indians become Indians? How did the immigrants was able to come in America? How the so-called we signed treaties that gave away our land, which was actually a lie. So let me give you a little context. So basically everybody, a so-called Native American in the 14th Amendment that our Indian brothers and indigenous brothers wrote, I'm about to show you in this full context on how the lie played out and how all the immigrants took advantage of the 14th Amendment that our ancestors wrote for us. Now we gotta start right here. During the 1866, but ratified in 1868, the Reconstruction Treaty for the 5 civilized tribes, or the so-called freedmen. Look it up. Now, right here is William Yates wrote the Constitution for the 5 civilized tribes, or the freedmen that they missed and they kept out on purpose, called the Rights of Colored Men, 1838. 1838, not 1866. Let me show you why it's so important that they left us out of the 14th Amendment, because it used the word colored man. Colored man. Repeat after me. Colored man. 1838, which clarifies right here. Citizens in Article 5, Section 2, Clause 1 of the Constitution. Yikes. And we can go right here. Is you can see very clearly by inheritance. By inheritance. So what we supposed to inherit? What we supposed to inherit, right? So you go down here, it says, even the soil which no alien inherit. No alien. So what Washington, D.C. did? They say, oh, well, everybody's gonna come in and they're gonna be naturalized citizens. So if you look at this, 1866 Civil Rights Act, 14th Amendment. So take your time, process what I just said. Process what I just said. And as you can see, property by contract. Property by contract. So we own property and even the soil, which no alien inherits. So aliens don't inherit nothing because they are immigrants. We're the only one that's not immigrants. And if you look right here, it's literally William Yates published the first legal treaty. Legal. For what? Free Black Americans. Free Black Americans. Say it again. Free Black Americans. So no aliens can't own what we own, which we own America. So when they invited everybody else, they made the Native Americans, when we looking at them, and everybody's a $5 Indian that's in America right now as we speak. So they put them on the land and say they are the so-called landowners. But as you can see, free blacks are the landowners. Legal treaty, 1838. We are the landowners. Now, this is how they done it. Listen very closely. You see, they use the word citizenship. Citizenship. First of all, we are family. We can't be citizens of a family. Only white folks can be citizens of us. So we are the rightful owners, and we're supposed to be taxing them, but they taxing us, and they gentrifying our land and stealing land from us, when in reality, they supposed to be paying us. But how they was paying us before they flipped the table. Right here, this is where the con came in at. This is where the tables got flipped. As you can see, the Social Security number was an account in 1936 that we agreed on that whatever gold, whatever oil, whatever, anything you find, you supposed to pay us. But what they did, they flipped the script and they gave us these cards and removed the word account number that everybody was talking about. Remember, they said we had money in this account? Yeah. So what they did is they flipped that and started making us paying taxes instead of us getting money. You see how the con works? See, we pay taxes here, we receive money here. And as you can see right here, we're gonna further continue with the right of colored man's 1838. We have the right to buy, hold, or sell real property. Not the property that we get now, talking about we paying taxes, personal estate. See, personal. We have a right to a jury trial, habeas corpus, and a writ. A writ. I don't even think you know what that meant, but it's the same thing as Dr. Martin Luther King, 1968, Indian Peace Treaty. It's just a continuance of this. So in theory, everybody is a $5 Native American, okay? Everybody's a $5 Native American. And why they put us as immigrants called African American. So they flipped the script. So if you like what I'm saying, go ahead and donate. Which right here, the drafters, which is William Yates, the drafters, the 14th Amendment clearly find tribal Indians as Indians not taxed. So you don't supposed to be taxed on your house. You don't supposed to be taxed on your car. You don't supposed to be taxed at your gas stations with all these immigrants taxing us. Everybody taxing us. So we don't supposed to be taxed. As you can see, the drafters, William Yates, the drafters, William Yates, the drafters, William Yates of the 14th Amendment clearly defined that we're not supposed to be taxed ever. So when you go to the car lot, William Yates said, hey, we don't supposed to be taxed. You buy a house, we don't supposed to be taxed, Washington, D.C. Come on now, let's get it. Of the what? 14th Amendment relating to Indians. It don't have to be tribal. An Indian is still an Indian.